Hello, in this video I'm going to show you the best settings for gaming on VIVO X300 Pro. Okay, before we start playing, it's always good to open up the settings. Now scroll a little bit until you find display brightness and eye protection. Now scroll a little bit more until you find the screen refresh rate. Simply tap on that, and in here we can select the smart adaptation or select the high mode. Thanks to that, we'll have up to 120 Hz refresh rate with the smoothest animations, but you need to be aware that not each game supports 120 FPS. Everything depends on a game. We can also go back. Now scroll a little bit more to the downside until you find the battery, and for gaming we can select the boost mode for the best performance, but be aware that this mode consumes more battery than usual. So after gaming, I highly recommend turning this mode off. Down below we have the Ultra Game mode. As you can see, in my case, I have one supported game, it's the Asphalt Legends, and down below we have things such as game super resolution, game frame interpolation, and game visual enchantment. But not each game supports that. In here we have a list of games that do support it. So everything depends on the game. We also have things such as game countdown, control settings, game sound and quality effects. As you can see, the Asphalt, for example, is supported. We have the frame rate priority also. We can select our game for that. And now let's launch our game actually. We have inbuilt game center in here. A thing that we have. It should be available. Click on agree and close. Yeah, here it is. Okay. But first, I'll show you the graphics settings that you can select for best visuals and for best performance. Two modes. Click on the settings, open up the game settings and find the graphics. I'm showing you that in the Asphalt game, of course. Remember that in each game it's going to look a little bit different. But let's always make sure that our frame rate is set on the maximum value. Now, for the best performance, we should select the lowest settings, lowest graphics for best performance. If you want to have the best graphics, you can simply max everything out in here, or you can find a preset somewhere in the middle, so you'll have decent graphics and also decent FPS. But for example, when I was playing the Asphalt on highest graphics, also I had really good performance. And now I would have to restart the game to save those settings, but we also have that game mode that I was talking about before. Simply slide from the left side to the right side and it launches. In here we can enable the motion control, mistouch prevention, we can block the background calls so we won't get distracted by it. We can also automatically reject calls, we can lock the orientation lock, block notifications, so again nothing will pop out on our screen during our game, so we won't get distracted by it. I highly recommend turning those things. And the most important part is selecting the performance panel and selecting the boost mode for best performance. Alright, and that's all in this video. Thank you all for watching. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment and subscribe.